Some pets come with wagging tails and purrs, but others, not so much. What if your cute new companion could get taken away, confiscated by the authorities, simply because it's too wild, too dangerous, or just plain illegal? Today, we're diving into the shadowy world of pets that many people want, but few are allowed to keep. So, here are the 10 pets that could get confiscated. Number 10. Wolf-dog hybrids. Ever heard a howl that made you question whether it came from the wild or your neighborhood? Wolf-dog hybrids sit in that uneasy between. Legally, they're tricky. Some places treat them like wildlife, others like dogs. That blend of wild instinct and domestic unpredictability can create real risks. Escape, unexpected aggression, complex care needs, so authorities sometimes step in. Fun thought, they look stunning in moonlight. But would you want a pet that might decide a midnight wander is a grand idea? Number 9. Hedgehogs. Tiny, armored, suspiciously cute, but also surprisingly controversial. Hedgehogs seem harmless, small, prickly, and Instagram-ready. Yet many regions ban them because they can carry diseases, upset local ecosystems if released, and need precise diets and temps. The result? Confiscation when people buy them on impulse and can't meet special care needs. Hedgehogs make delightful pets for the prepared, but impulse shopping and exotic animal trends have real costs. So next time you want a pocket-sized porcupine, pause. Seriously, what could possibly go wrong? Spoiler, quite a bit. Number 8. Tiger cubs. Imagine cuddling a tiny striped ball of power, and now imagine it in your living room. Tiger cubs are illegal in many places for a reason. They grow fast, turn into apex predators, and require enormous space and security. Owners quickly discover they're not pets, but wildlife needing specialized habitats and permits, which many don't have. Seizures happen when cubs become dangerous or when authorities find illegal breeding. It's dramatic, sure, but who are you protecting when a backyard becomes a mini zoo? The tiger or your neighbor's sanity? Number 7. Tosa Inu. Big, stoic, and bred for a controversial past. The Tosa Inu, a powerful Japanese mastiff, carries a history in fighting rings, which has led some countries to restrict or ban ownership. Their sheer size, strength, and potential for misuse make them a red flag to regulators. That doesn't mean every Tosa is a menace. Many are gentle with proper owners. But laws exist because a single mistake with such a breed can have catastrophic consequences. So, would you trust your dog's behavior or the breed's reputation? Food for thought. Number 6. Fenk Foxes. Tiny ears, huge personality, and an owner handbook no one reads. Fenk Foxes are enchanting, desert-adapted, nocturnal, and full of energy. Yet their wild instincts, marking, digging, nighttime chatter, often conflict with suburban life. They also need permits in many regions. Confiscations usually happen when owners underestimate dietary or enrichment needs, or when neighbors complain about noise and odor. Charming as a concept, less charming at 3 a.m. Quick aside, owning a Fenk is basically renting a tiny opinionated desert sprite. Would you sign that lease? Number 5. Ferrets. Playful mischief machines, and surprisingly regulated. Ferrets are affectionate and curious, hopping into shoes and hearts. Still, some cities ban them because of escape risk, disease concerns, or past harm to local wildlife. Owners often think of them as glorified kittens, but ferrets need vet care, careful housing, and attention to their hunting instincts. Confiscation tends to follow neglect or when someone pretends they're low maintenance. Cheeky remark, they're basically furry burglars with whiskers. Love them? Great. But don't let a cute moment become a legal headache. Number 4. Sugar gliders. Imagine a tiny flying possum that thinks your shoulder is first-class seating. Sugar gliders glide into popularity thanks to their cuteness and social behaviors, but they're marsupials with complex social needs. Many places require permits because isolation, improper diet, or housing cause suffering. People buy one and forget, sugar gliders form tight bonds and can become depressed if alone. Confiscation often saves animals from neglect rather than punishes owners. So, moral of the story, exotic pets aren't accessories. They're commitments. You'd be surprised how needy cute can be. Number 3. Savannah cats. Wild ancestry with a domestic mask. Savannah cats, bred from servals and domestic cats, look exotic and athletic. but their wild blood brings jumpiness, territorial instincts, and special permitting in some areas. They can leap like small felines on steroids and may outgrow owner expectations. When standards of care aren't met or the breeders cut corners, authorities step in. They're glamorous, yes, but do you want a roommate who can clear a kitchen counter in one bound? Number 2. African Gray Parrots. Brilliant, talkative, and emotionally complex. African Greys are cognitive powerhouses. They mimic, problem-solve, and form deep bonds. Those strengths are also liabilities. They require lifelong social stimulation, predictable diets, and protection from illegal trade. Many confiscations are connected to trafficking or owners unable to meet their mental needs, leading to self-harm or behavioral breakdowns. They're basically feathered philosophers trapped in cages when neglected. So, ready for a decades-long conversation with a bird that might outwit you? I mean, who's training who here? Number 1. Pitbull Terrier. Contested name, contested fate. Pit bulls are often at the top of confiscation lists because breed-specific laws, public fear, and high-profile incidents place them under intense scrutiny. Some jurisdictions ban them outright, others impose heavy regulations. Important point: behavior depends on training, environment, and individual history, but legislation is blunt and sometimes indiscriminate. Confiscation can follow a bite, neglect, or simply a complaint. Cheeky aside, lawmaking loves a scapegoat. But is it fair? What do you think? Breed or upbringing? That's our list of pets that could get confiscated. Which one would you like to own the most? And what countdown should we explore next? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.